Hey guys, Dr. Andrew with Physio Room here, back to show you another hip mobility drill. Today we're going to be working on internal rotation. So if you know my backstory at all, I've had hip impingement and surgery for that, a hip scope on each side. So that's where you're really getting like that pinching pain in the front of your hip, particularly when you bring your leg up. So what we're going to do is work on internal rotation, because this is often very limited in people that are dealing with hip impingement symptoms. So if this is you, you'll probably like this stretch. So something that people who are having hip impingement symptoms don't tend to like is where your hip is flexed up here to this 90-degree position, and then you internally rotate or rotate the femur inward. That's something that used to give me a lot of pain. This mobility drill or stretch I'm about to show you has really helped out. Okay, so we're going to keep that hip away from that 90-degree position, and we're going to work on internal rotation, or that's where your femur is rotating, your thighs rotating inward. So I'm going to bring my feet really wide and let my knees fall inward, and I feel a deep stretch here in the hip. Okay, now for me, the right hip is the one that was giving me more trouble, so we're actually going to prioritize that right hip and add on to this just a little bit. So if I wanted to only focus on my right hip, again, I would try to keep my pelvis level. Don't let it rotate with you if you can help it. Keep that still. Drive that knee downward. Feel that stretch deep in the hip. Okay, so now we're going to add what's called a contract relax. So I'm going to push against myself. So what I'm going to do is take my left foot, put it on the outside of my right knee here, and I've got my knee down as far as I can comfortably go. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to push downward with my foot and up and out with my knee for about 10 seconds, and I'm going to fight against myself there, holding for about 10 seconds, getting those muscles to fire, and now I'm going to relax and then use my foot to pull my knee down just a little bit farther without letting this pelvis rotate if I can help it, okay? So again, this is working on internal rotation in the hip. I don't recommend you force it, but I recommend you work on it because you're likely limited in it if you're feeling a lot of pinching there in the front of the hip, okay? So give this one a shot, try it out, do it on both sides, see if you don't find a difference, and let us know what you think. Thanks so much.